Hello, hello, everyone. Happy Sunday. Hi, Beth. Hi, Jennifer Mason. Hi, Miss D. Donis. Hi, F. Pate Francis. Hi, Sandra. Marcia is not yet here because she's out having a life a little bit, and that is perfectly okay. I am working on the purse strap. I did all the hole punching ahead of time. Well, most all the hole punching, so that you guys didn't look like you were going through an earthquake every time I was doing something, cutting those holes, because that is no fun at all. Haha. See all the waves going on. Oh, I have a dollop of glue on my table I need to clean up. These, wow, where are my lights? Because they're like not where they need to be. This is the holes from one of the straps that I did today. And these have to be migrated now into the box of the Kendra stuff. We're going to call it leather glitter. Yeah, that's it. Leather glitter and leather confetti. Because these teensy little pieces cannot be called confetti. They're too small. Too small to be confetti. Clean off my fingers a little bit from rubbing on that. Hi, Diana. Move that out of Miss Scully's face. Clean this up before I get done with it. And again, I'm just let me see. I'm pushing the holes right out, the whole pieces right out of there. Hello, Topher.
Hello. Question.
And say hello to everyone.
Hello, everyone.
Oh, that was harder.
Oh, quick question.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on with food?
It's cooking.
Okay, so it's not done yet.
Hi, White Indo. Hi, Mother of Birds. Oh, this hole is clogged up pretty good. And I did punch a lot of holes with it. I'm not surprised at least one. There it goes. If I can get it where you can see what it is that I'm taking out of here. On this end one, I don't know if you can see that. This is what gets clogged up in the hole of the hole punch. And so I take that out because if you leave it in there over time, leather dries out over time. And if you leave it in there, it dries out, and then you've got this little rock hard clump in your hole punch, and then your hole punch doesn't work right anymore. So after I'm I've been punching holes on a project, I make it a habit to clean out all the holes in there so that when I look through it towards me with the light shining down on it, I can see that all my holes are clear. Yep, all of these holes are clear. And then put my hole punch up. And for those that don't know, Kendra sells rocks, crystals, and gems. And she has a tendency of sending glitter and confetti in all of her packages. So I thought I would return the favor and give her some leather glitter and confetti from the makings of her bag. This is just little pieces that are left over from making her bag. I included a couple of pattern pieces in here as well. And then when I was at Dragon Con, I found this cool bottle of glitter that I thought I would include because it just suits her. So all of these little holes that I'm punching out of this strap, I've got all these little pieces of leather like this, and that I'm putting in the box. And so now let me scroll up and see who is here, because Marcia will be here eventually. I said hello to White Indo. I said Diana. Hello, Elizabeth. Jennifer, I've just been fighting with a severe headache the last couple of days. And I said hi to Mother of Birds. I think that is everyone. So I'm just dealing with a little bit of a headache. Tired of having a headache. That's what I'm tired of. I actually slept good the last couple of nights. But sleeping good is not relevant if you wake up with a headache. I'll cut it after. I'm going to be layering these. And so one of the things I'm going to be doing I'm going to put a little bit of glue on this outer edge of the black, not down the middle, and then I'm going to glue the sides of this so that I can kind of adhere it together, which will be a pain in the patootie when I go to work on it, putting holes in it, but that's okay. I can manage. And yes, I have glue in one of my drawers. I will wash it out when I'm finished. It's a good solid container for putting that in. And I actually have to go upstairs and raid the cabinet and see if we have any more takeout containers up there. Because that's normally what I use. I'm going to stop for a second and put my gloves on because my hands are hurting me. Just got a message from Marcia. She's still running a little behind, but she will be here. So I will have my compression gloves on today while I'm doing this tedious work. And see if that can help with the issues with my thumb until the doctors figure out what the heck is really going on. I have been to the doc for my thumbs and they were less than helpful. We'll just leave it that way. The first brace they gave me was one that I can't work on the computer with, and I kind of work on the computer for a living. That's my day job. My Monday through Friday day job, I am on the computer all day long. I need the ability to type, and I told the doctor that, and he insisted on giving me something that was totally useless for me to be able to do my job. So I could not use the brace he provided me. Hi, Crimson Jezebel. I will. I'll start feeling better. Ah, Lisa might be watching that with Gabe. I know that Gabe was really wanting that. Mother of birds, I will tell you, if you have an issue with carpal tunnel, this is not the hobby for you. Some of the tedious work with hole punching and everything, it gets to me here. It puts a lot of stress here on your hands, on both of them, and in the fingers, because I do all my stitching by hand. And that is one of my biggest fears because I do work with computers for a living. My fear has always been carpal tunnel. So when I'm working, I absolutely make sure that I am stretching. I have no problem stopping in the middle of my work day, and I stretch my hands multiple times a day, and do some rotations through the fingers and stuff to kind of break the monotony, I guess would be a good way to put it, because carpal tunnel is not uncommon for people in my line of business, and it is not what I want. And I have a machine. Technically, I could make most of my items on a machine. I choose not to because I work with technology for a living. Doing this without anything, any major electronics, is kind of refreshing for me. It's a break from that, and that's what I like about it. I just know a lot of people that have stopped leather crafting due to carpal tunnel. And so I am kind of one of those brutally honest people. I'm not going to say, oh, yes, come on, come make stuff. Spend lots of money buying tools that in a couple of years you'll be asking people to buy from you because the carpal tunnel took over even more. Now, if you have a minion to do all the tedious work, then it becomes a little more feasible. Hi, Terry Silverstone. My other Terry. Yeah, being a seamstress is the other way to wind up with that carpal tunnel from the tediousness of it. Now, this glue looks like plain old Elmer's glue. It is not Elmer's glue. It is not school glue. It is, in fact, leather glue, which when I don't have this stuff out on the table to make a mess with, I will show you. Yes, Marsha should be coming on still, but she is doing something she doesn't get to do often, and that is go out with friends. And I fully support that. This is not her channel. She does not have to be here. She is here because she wants to be here to help out. And I appreciate her help 1,000 times over. But I'm also not going to be mad on days that she can't be here. Or that she's running late. Yeah, Terry, that is true. It is the people in your house get a little tired of hearing the hammering. And if you live in an apartment, there will be numerous complaints. I had in one of the groups I'm in, they had someone said, "How can I make it where you can't hear me hammering at midnight? Because that's when I do all my leather work and the neighbors are complaining." Like, yeah, no, that doesn't happen. And this is a visual thing that you're not going to be able to see me doing, is I'm visualizing to make sure I have this somewhat centered. These are basic baby wipes. Hi, Dash. Hi, Hannah. Yeah, if you're in an apartment though, Jennifer, even hanging blankets all over the house and everything else. I mean, I had layers when I was doing it upstairs. I have this poundo mat, which is about a 1/2 inch thick, which is basically a rubber mat that's supposed to absorb for you. I was using that, plus I had layers of cardboard underneath it, then my cutting mat. And you could still hear it very loud downstairs. And being that I was right over where my daughter sits when she's streaming, it meant that she would be streaming and going, and then messaging me going, "Mom, you're making a lot of noise again, Mom." So I decided to clear out a piece of the basement and take it over. And that is exactly what I did. And I'm going to be rearranging and taking over a little bit more of the basement. Hi, CPR. Awesome, CPR. Thank you for stopping by to say hi. I think I know a better way to mark this to make it easier to do. Why are you stuck on there? Yeah. And I will be cleaning up these edges a little bit. That is a much better way to do that. Yeah, that works pretty good. I hate doing straps. I have a strap cutter, which I hate using as well. But since I like making my straps in the same color as whatever it is I'm working on, I don't want to use pre-cut straps. And I might wind up using my Dremel to buff out these edges a little bit. Oh, Miss D, we'll have to keep our prayers up for you that come October you find out wonderful news. My daughter has soundproofing tiles in her space, but that's mainly because of the room that she's in. She wants to cut down on some of that echo sound. So that would be the easiest way to do it. I have a ruler. I really do. I have a tendency to put my rulers where I won't lose them. And then I can't find them. Because I'm special like that. Yeah, any kind of cloth will help cut down, but it still doesn't give you, still doesn't do the best. Okay. Are we working today? We are. These markings are for me. Keeping my brain straight. Oh, so I just did not do those in the center at all. Now it makes me feel better about the other ones seeming kind of off. And I might have to take a break in a little bit to run upstairs to check on something. And what the reason why I'm doing the straps the way I am is it ties into the sides of the corset purse. The sides of the corset purse are a layer. DRD, this is actually Tori. Lisa does not do the leather work. Tori does. And yes, I am. I'm working on the strap. What will be the straps? The shoulder straps. I'm not Lisa. Oh, sorry. I can be a smarty butt. But I am finishing it up. When I do things online, it can sometimes take a little bit longer because I space it out. I have a few commissions I need to get caught up on, so I'm probably going to have to do a combination of working online and doing it behind the scenes as well in order to get my commissions caught up where I need them to be. And I need to seek out a pattern. I had to search through my patterns. I have some somewhat specifications that someone needs for the size of the one they want. So being able to pop that together. Jennifer, you're funny. Yeah. I love me friends. And if you're here, you're either a troll or you're a troll or a friend. You make up your mind which you are. Welcome to my no-nonsense chat, where I make things out of dead animal skins while people watch me. And we talk about all kinds of topics spanning the globe. I do my best to keep drama out of this room so that people have a quiet space to come to. a place to come here to get away from some of the other stuff that's going on the internet, which is cray cray. Tampa Bay Buccaneers won 30. Oh, good. Gabe will be happy because I'm pretty sure that's the team he wanted to watch. Dash, it is holding things in place until I stitch it. I use the white glue, the white leather glue, when I'm going to sew something. I do not use it on places that are going to be not stitched. I have a whole different glue for that, the glue I don't like using, because it stinks to high heaven. It's more like a barge cement. And it's really stinky. And I don't like using it unless I have to. I would just plop a bottle up here to show you what I'm using, except I buy glue by the gallon. I don't buy little bottles of glue. If I was smart, I would buy one little bottle so that I would have it to use instead of pulling out the whole daggum gallon every time. Which with my new stuff I'm going to be doing to my desk, that might be the way I have to go. And this is one of those kind of glues that you put it on both parts and you let it dry somewhat. And then you kind of stick it together. And those markings I put on here earlier are what I'm kind of lining this up to. And then I will cut this down. So, so let me see if I can put this in there. Yeah. So this is what I'm using. It's a Leathercraft cement. It's Phoebing's. And you know, they'll tell you that it won't come off, that it'll stay forever. And with the white glue, I find that's a lie. But it is great to keep pieces aligned while you do things. And doing the holes in this for stitching is going to be really fun. So yeah, and so that's what I do for that. Cut off another piece here. I might use that for something. You never know with this. And when it gets to the buckle, I might wind up cutting part of this back where I need to fold it for the buckle that I have somewhere. I think I am going to have to cut one edge back, because I think this is, I am going to have to cut this strap down, is what I'm going to have to do. This strap is going to be a little too wide for that buckle. This is going to be a bear. I have another strap, so if I screw this one up, I can fix it. Let me see. Here, buckle. My poor ruler is starting to lose its markings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. That's a quarter. That's a half inch, and I'm going to go a little bit less than that. I'm marking my ruler because it's dark markings on dark leather, which makes it hard for me to see. If I do it like this, I can actually see where the holes are, so I can line it up. See, I did it like that. And so I'll line the edge of this up with it. Oh, Jennifer. And glue by the pump won't work because of how I need to put it on something. Actually, I can use this. Do I really want a white line down the leather? Sure, why not? Wouldn't be the first white line down the leather. Unfortunately, when I worked on it, the white line came off of it. I use special marking pins where the markings disappear. Let's see if that's gonna right. That one is not writing. It's been difficult. Next. Are you a GC pin? There we go. Let's see. What is pot noodle? I don't think I've heard of anything with that called that before. That one's not writing either. What the heck? This one will. It's like the other one started to write and then nah. shall not write a white line down the center. Still see some of this white line from when I had it marked for the holes. For hole punching. And so basically I've put some white marks on here, which means I've given myself something else to line up with. Oh, okay. So somewhat like the ramen noodles. Aha, got all my layers cut. That's okay that I have to thin this down a little bit because it means I've got a better chance of having straighter edges. Note that I'm not using a lot of force to cut through all the layers at once. That's how people make mistakes and cut themselves. One of the things that's kind of cool, you see how the layers are. It's an awful thick strap. And so what I'll do is I'll peel some of this back when I go to put the buckle on. I'll probably peel back half of it. And that way this I can fold into the buckle, because it'll be in the buckle like this. It'll wrap around the buckle. And obviously it'll be a full width. So I'll strip off half of the layers from one end. Yeah, like ramen noodles, okay. Those were a staple in my house. Seems like people love them. It became during COVID, it was requested by Topher, who has autism. I mean, we had them in the house before. They were a quick grab and go. But he requested them during COVID, and they became like a staple in this house and have been ever since. I buy them by the big box. And I think everybody in this house at one time or another grabs them to eat. Topher, with his ADHD and autism, also known as ADHD, new term I learned. If you have ADHD and autism, they refer to it as ADHD. Don't know if it's a medical term or if it's just the community has picked this word. Thank you for the compliment on my nails. Yeah, we have all kinds of things that are done with the ramen noodles around here. And yes, hello Renee. For some reason, I thought you were here earlier. Don't mind me. I think it's because all my days run together. Biggest thing to remember is today is Sunday, tomorrow is Monday, and I have work to do. And one glitch in this one, right here. Which I think, because I'm going to be cutting this strap in half, that'll be perfect spot to cut it. Is somewhere around it where this glitch is in my cutting. Because basically I'm going to be putting buckles on. When I do this, I'm going to be putting a buckle connected to this side. I'm going to have a short strap with a buckle, and then I'm going to have another short strap with a buckle, and then I'll have the long strap that she can adjust. Doctor's appointment at 9:30 on Tuesday. Yeah, that would be an early one. Let's see how that does. You don't get to go off track. No going off track. I know what that is. I keep hitting that center strip there. So I try to sharpen my razor knife periodically to help keep things going well. Okay, England. Oh, blood work done. Yay. Yep. Jennifer takes care of herself. Goes and gets her blood draws every 3 months. Jeff does the same thing. He actually coordinates his doctor's appointments and alternates them so that he has his cardiac appointment and his diabetic appointment 3 months apart. That way he can get his blood work done 4 times a year. Most people would say, oh, I'm coordinating it so I don't have to do as much blood work. I can do it twice a year. And that is what is preferred by the insurance company so that they don't have to pay. However, I prefer to do what's best for his health. So for his health, he will continue to do his appointments every 3 months. So he goes to his diabetic doctor 3 months later, cardiac, 3 months later, diabetic, back and forth like that. Getting his blood work done every 3 months. And it means we're able to track any changes in his labs. So if we notice any weirdnesses happening, then he can contact the appropriate doctor and say, hey, my blood works like crap and I need to figure out how to fix it. Hello, sweetheart Terry. I was actually supposed to be doing some rework on my desk today and yesterday, but these headaches that I've had have prevented that. There's just no way I can function. Let me fix this one piece. There we go. There. That is not enough. So if I do it at 10, and 10. So I'll go off each end, and that way I'll leave a messed up piece in the middle. Now scroll up for a minute. Yay. I wish that they would, I wish insurances, whether it be Medicaid, Medicare, or private insurance, would take care of the testing that the doctors order. We do that too, Renee. we will buy the store pizzas, and then we will buy packages of pepperoni, salami, get some bell peppers and onions and stuff like that, and we will, and cheese, because they never have enough cheese on them, and we will doctor it up to our liking. We would do all the things to it to make it what we want. Make this in nice and straight. So when I measure it off, a good clean cut on that. That is going to be thick. I'm playing here because I'm just really not certain that I'm going to be able to do this the way I originally planned. Oh, Marcia's here. I see Marcia.
Make me little and you big.
I see Marcia. I hope you had an absolutely phenomenal time with your friend.
Yeah, well, we will also promise everybody to forgive my mouth because I had some drinks. I needed a
Woo!
break. Oh my God, I had a good time. Yeah, it's one of my girlfriends who happens to just decide all of a sudden she's a spur of the moment person, and we get along because that's how sometimes we have to run our lives, is whatever fits whenever it fits. And she called me and she says, I need out of the house. You game? And she knows my situation. And I said, perfect timing. So I notified my son in law, put the cameras on and everything else. And he says, go have fun. You need a break. So I literally did. So
Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta
you
do.
got to do. Yep, yep, yep. Hello, everybody. Honey, if I had to name everybody in here tonight, I'd probably toss my cookies. I mean, I had a few drinks. Yeah, which I normally do not. Normally, I have one drink and that's it. Well, yeah,
You know
not
what?
tonight.
You're an adult.
Yeah,
You all growed up. You can do what you want to do.
yeah. We were both in the same kind of mood that we needed a little escape. And so we did. Ah. Hefe, how, Francis, how is that adorable new air conditioner working? Why is Diana poor?
Need a
I,
smoke, then get dinner, put away dishes. So much for a
oh,
day off.
oh, honey, do you know, to be very honest with you, I'd rather have a job right now than what I'm doing right now.
Than what you're having to work with.
Hmm.
I hear you.
Yep.
that's what I'm going to do. Never mind.
Yep. The person with dementia should never have to go through this. And the people taking care of them should never have to go through it.
No.
The loved ones that take care of them should never have to go through it because it's no longer the same person you're dealing with.
Being a caretaker of someone who has some kind of chronic condition it's hard.
Oh,
And if you're not dealing with it, you don't understand it.
nope.
Um,
And it tears your heart out, L- literally, because the person you lived with for so many years is no longer that person that you're living with now. And it's heartbreaking. I checked out yesterday in case I see you did too. You had a headache? I
yeah,
just flat out checked out yesterday.
I had planned on really planned on working, doing stuff.
And
And
you
then
woke up with a headache?
I went to bed with a headache,
Oh dear.
and it decided not to abandon me.
Oh crap.
I was hoping it would just leave me, but no.
Okay, let's see. Glad I'm Terry, I'm so glad Terry sweetheart or sweetheart Terry. I'm glad you love retirement. I did for a number of years. Now not so much. Jennifer, hopefully when you get through all those surgeries you got to have done, that yeah, things will be brighter on the outside once you get them all done.
As bright as the rainbows that she wears,
Yep.
and that phoenix and rainbow hair.
Shadowrunner, my prayers are with you. Truly. Yeah, Jennifer, dementia is cruel. No, just a listening ear and a tender heart is actually means so much because
Hugs to you.
it's been, yeah. I will tell you this. I thank God every day for my son in law because if it weren't for him, I wouldn't be able to do this. Because to be very honest, my own daughter and my own son don't bother. My son in law does. Is that sad? Yeah. Terry, try moving after, let's see, bought this in 81. So that means 43 years. It'll probably be close to 44 before I move out of here. 44 years in one place.
44 years of
I
stuff.
Yeah, of stuff. Yeah. That, oh, I could use this someday. Oh, I could use this someday. And it gets stuffed. Yeah. Hello. But now, no, I don't have little pathways through my house, but it's starting to look like it because I'm emptying all the nooks and crannies and deciding if I need it or if I don't. So the house is getting a little cluttered looking, but also all the crannies I hid stuff is getting emptied. Oh,
and then stuff that goes to, that could go to family. It's kind of like, I need to know if you're taking this or not. If you're taking it, come and get it. If you're not,
Right.
it's going to someone else.
Oh, I told him. I sent him a text. Make a list of the things you want. And I'll decide if you both want the same thing. I'll decide this one gets this and this one gets that. If there's more than one item, you know. And if I want it, you'll get it after I die. If nobody wants it, it's going. And if you haven't asked for it ahead of time, it's gone. Too bad. So sad. You screwed up. And I haven't heard a word from him. So, hey, if I get rid of it, tough sugarfoot it. Yeah. Oh, and I know what terminal. My father had terminal cancer, and I stayed with him. My mother was a basket case, so when I found out, I stayed with 3 weeks before he passed away. And yeah,
And one of the things I know I ran into is people not knowing
thank you,
they
Shadowrunner.
couldn't handle what was going on and didn't know what to say or anything like that. And I said, and I told someone one time, I said, how about saying, hey, how you doing today? Can I just visit? I might not be able to do this in double. When I double everything, Marcia,
Uh huh. Holy cow, that's thick.
yeah, it's
Is it stiff too?
over a quarter inch. Yeah, it's over a quarter inch, and that's going to be.
You need thinner black.
You know what? That's an option. I do have some lamb.
You need real thin black, because all you need is the black. You don't need the thickness.
In this piece, it's okay. Is this piece? It's gonna be. I'm gonna be double. No, because that's still gonna be really thick.
You need really thick, thin black. There, all you need is the illusion of black on either side.
Yeah. Go ahead and stripping this off. I'll use this as a core for something else.
Yeah. Hey, Terry, if he doesn't want the other about that stuff and you could use that wood, have your helper take it out of the attic, honey. You take it if you can use it. If he doesn't worry about it and it saves you money building shelves and all that kind of stuff, hello, honey, it's mine. I'm taking it. If he doesn't worry about it, then take it. If you can get the guy to move it out of there, it's yours.
Yeah, I'm scrolling up real quick. And Shadowrunner, you have been in my prayers, deep in
Oh,
my prayer.
continuously, always.
Hello, Samantha Springman.
I don't know who's been here. I tried to look, but it only lets me go so far back. Oh, I understand about too many things at one time. Yep, I do understand that, Jennifer.
If you believe in prayer, please pray for Shadowrunner for health. If you don't believe in prayer, please send positive healing vibes to Shadowrunner and positive energy to Shadowrunner for her
Yep,
health.
yep.
I have ADHD, so I'm a hoarder of sort. I'm a collector, not so much a hoarder as a collector.
Yes, I have that tendency too. I got two Walmart packages because I order my husband's drinks that he has to have because he's decided he has to have them, and I try and placate him as much as possible. And they came with those big, like 3 inches by 5 inches bubbles things and strips, you know, air bubble things and strips.
Yep.
They're kind of blue or green or whatever. And they had a ton of them in one thing in a box. I got 2 boxes of it. And holy cow, they had enough in one box. I rolled it up and put it in a paper bag and said, okay, Robbie, here you go. And so I've been, I mean, I try and pass it on because I don't like, just sitting there wasting stuff. It can be, and not one bubble was popped out of the whole thing. So I thought, okay, somebody else can use this. Same thing I do with the wrapping paper. I spread it out nice and neat and all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I do that too. Um, Robbie has lots of stuff. I'm on the other side of the computer now. I'm looking for my flashlight so I can find the thin black leather.
Did you happen to get anything done with your shelf or no? You just said forget
No,
it.
I
Okay.
got the wood cut.
Oh, okay. Well, that's one progress. Yeah.
Making
Baby steps, honey. Baby steps. Oh, Shadow Runner, honey, we do love you. And Jennifer, I agree. She said, oh, dear Shadow Runner, may you have comfort from all who listen, divinely or earthly.
black thin
I
hide.
thought you had a helper of this weekend coming up, Terry. Don't you have a helper next weekend? I thought you had a helper next weekend.
Scooch my chair back up.
Oh, Terry. As I said, figure 40 something years in one house. That's too much to collect. And it's funny because my daughter isn't a collector, and if she doesn't use it within 6 months, she ditches it. But guess who she calls if she needs something? Mom, do you happen to have? And of course, I do have it because I keep it in case I'll need it so I don't have to go out and buy it. I'm one of those people. And so, and it's organized. It is organized. And I said, yeah, I happen to have that. I'll give it to Robert next time he's down. He can bring it back up. So that's what happens. The kids come to me. Do you happen to have? Do you happen to have?
Uh huh.
You know, yeah.
Sometimes you get leather and it comes prefixed with holes, even if you don't need those holes. So I can piece this. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, because it's in the inside. Who cares? All you're trying to do is get as thin as possible because
I
you're
need.
trying to make it.
I need to
And
have.
and does it have to, if it's black on both sides, does it have to be smooth on both sides? Can't you just have one thickness of black in between?
Yes, that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
A buckle and a clippy doodle. Oh, that's where I'm going to run into trouble.
Well, honey, if the one helper can get you loaded from the attic down to the second floor, and then once the attic is empty, from the second floor to the bottom to the main floor, honey, if you got him, use him to get the start from the top down and then the heavy stuff out. Use him for what you need him for. Oh, I know what collecting so much is, Terry. I do know. Hmm. My closets are full, except I am emptying things out. If you don't want it, speak a piece now or it's gone. I have been tossing stuff like crazy, but I've just had to decide it's time to go because I don't want the responsibility of owning a house anymore. The maintenance, the insurance, the upkeep. Yeah. Nope, don't want it anymore.
Yep, that'll work.
Well, I would say once you get that neighbor help you with the heavy stuff, Terry, just get everything moved down to the main floor. And he hired a trailer. Good. Get everything moved down to the main floor and get all the stuff in the trailer that doesn't fit in your car. Okay?
Straight. Not gonna use those. Those aren't very straight.
Yeah, a Bodica. I had a friend who, yeah, in the military days where they pack and come in ship you, and the only thing is you had to wait for your stuff. I had a friend that was lifer military, and she says, yeah, we were sometimes a week to 10 days or more without our stuff. They got us a new place, but we had nothing. We were sleeping on mats on the floor. Yeah. Yep, that's what you need, Terry. Everything on the main floor, it's on the street. It's easier to get out to the trailer or the whatever. Get everything moved down to the main floor. What you can move beforehand in your car, you do that. Hello. Now,
Hello.
€100 is asked for a mover for how many hours, Terry? Oh, €1,000. Holy shit!
Well,
How
how
many
much is
hours is?
€1,000?
It's over $1,000.
Is it?
Yep. A euro's worth more than a dollar. Yeah. Donis, enjoy dinner and your hubby. Oh, they'll swipe stuff? Oh dear. Way over. Yeah. I don't know the exact. I think it was 140 something when I last checked. I don't know what it is now. So that's like $1,400. Oh, it's only 1,100 now? 1110? Yeah. Last time I checked it was like 1,400. Holy shit. Yeah, that's ridiculous. But how many hours is that? Is that one day or is that to get you completely moved?
The whole house.
Oh, the whole house. Hello. Frankly, if I had the money, I'd be doing it. You guys just move the whole crap. If they have to move out of the attic down to the second floor, then from the second floor to the first, everything from the second floor to the first, pack it in the car, pack it in the moving van or whatever, and get it over there and unload it, and then you go, since it's one floor, just tell them what room it goes into. Honey, I'd be doing that if I had the money.
We label boxes,
Yeah, label
and then
boxes, bedroom, living room, kitchen,
we
whatever.
put
Yeah.
labels on doors at the new house
Mm-hmm.
to say this is where it goes.
Terry says he doesn't have it. Yeah. Oh, I understand not having the money, honey. Yeah. I got some friends living some paycheck to paycheck. Oh, I know what I wanted to ask you, Tori. Now, this is bringing another channel in here, but I just need to know who is the JIN who found the other um, signs.
Don't know. I know there's a ZIM.
But they said JIN, didn't they?
I don't know. I know ZIM,
Who is ZIM?
mayor.
Mm. The mayor before Therese or the current mayor?
The mayor after the current.
After. Current. Okay.
Oh, he just paid rent for 2 places.
Oh, God. Yeah, well, that'll take some money out of you. Yeah. Good night, Carol Crazy. She said, have a great evening, everyone.
Hi, Carol.
She said, have a great evening, everyone. So I'm assuming by that she's leaving.
Well, bye, Carol.
Oh, a pint and a shepherd's pie. Oh, good shepherd's pie is good. Somehow I got on to something about Brits eating American food, and they are absolutely dying at the flavors here of like they're having biscuits and gravy, which is scones to them, but they're looking at the gravy and seeing it's white and not realizing and they just they taste it and they go, "Oh my God," you know. It's their taste buds. Where are they finding all these spices? It's funny to watch them. They're trying to collect recipes so they can go back home and make it. They had southern fried chicken and biscuits and gravy and all this kind of stuff, and they're just they're the eyeballs when they taste it. You can tell they're just going, "Oh my God, the flavor!"
Yeah, Jennifer likes her some biscuits and gravy.
Oh, I love biscuits and gravy. If well, no, wait a minute. Good biscuits and gravy. There is a difference.
Well, who wants bad biscuits and gravy? I mean, really.
Yeah, but I mean, you got to use it with bacon grease and all that. Come on. Come on. Of course, it's not exactly the healthiest, but flavor? Oh my God. Hmm.
Define healthy.
Yeah, right. We won't even discuss it because I sure didn't eat healthy tonight, let me tell you.
Yeah, well, sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. And sometimes that means you have to go for comfort over nutrition.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's why I had hot roast beef over rye with mashed potatoes and gravy and homemade coleslaw and key lime pie and a couple of drinks. That was my dinner tonight. It was delicious. Now you have to understand this is at a local pub we have here and that's been there for
Ever?
yeah. And they got a 70-year-old lady that does the cooking. She quits cooking at 7:30, okay? And her husband comes and picks her up.
If you ain't here to get it when it's supposed to be gotten, then you ain't getting it.
You ain't getting it. Right, exactly.
That's what I just heard.
But yeah. Oh my God. It was delicious. Oh, as a matter of fact, It was enough. I ate it, a full serving. I am stuffed, but it was enough for two, actually. That's why I'm stuffed. And it was so good. And it was a New York rye. Oh, was really good. And so I ordered another one to go, and we're having it tomorrow night. My husband doesn't know it yet, but it's in the refrigerator.
Better hide it.
And tomorrow night we'll split it because what they feed you, oh,
Far more than you should have been eating.
oh Lord, I'm gonna be groaning later.
That's okay.
Yes, Samantha, I agree. Bad biscuits and gravy is far worse than bad burritos. Oh yeah, oh
How
yeah. If
often?
it, mm,
How often do you go out and eat with your friends?
mm,
Crazy woman. Not very
um,
often.
no, not very often. She just called me up. She needed a break. She was going crazy, and I said I need to get out of here.
I can
And
break. I'm going
so
crazy.
yeah, so Jennifer Mason says, Tori, I don't drink, smoke, do recreational drugs, etc., but I will eat. Eat comfort foods, even avoiding fries, many carbs, breads when I can, etc. Even eat salads for a meal or two. Still gaining pounds. Oh, honey, when I decide to eat comfort foods, uh, any considerations for healthy eating, dieting restrictions, anything goes right out the freaking window. Okay? This is Marcia's time to make Marcia happy. And if it doesn't happen to be good for her, tough. She's eating it.
Well, technically, it is good for you mentally.
Yes, exactly what I wanted.
Yeah,
Mhm.
sometimes comfort food is absolutely it is good for you mentally. It may not be
Yep.
health wise for you, but it is still good for you.
Oh yeah. Amen. Amen.
And sometimes the mental health has to take precedence.
Oh, Samantha, homemade buttermilk biscuits, sausage gravy with fresh coffee, and the breakfast of the gods. Oh, that's so good. And with either a poached or sunny side up egg. Oh my God, I've died and gone to heaven.
I'm
Oh,
actually putting stitches through the big holes just so I can align these pieces up so I can get my straps as close to the same as possible.
yeah.
Climb the step stool.
Oh, Sandra, I'm not even allowed. I have a little two step stool. That's the most my daughter says I'm allowed to step on a step stool anymore.
Hmm.
Okay. I have a three-step that I do have, but I don't use it because I really don't need it.
My philosophy is this. Oh, so you don't want me on the step stools now? Okay. Then I think you need to get off your butt and come help.
Yeah. Hmm. That's why, as I said, I'm so thankful for my son-in-law because when he is here, if I need something moved, something, you know, adjusted, whatever, he's there. Of course, he's huge. He's over 6'4".
Yeah, because
He's
he helps
actually
you
six.
with putting up cameras and
Oh,
changing
he put
up
up.
lights and
Oh yeah, he does anything I need for him to do as long as he can do it because he's like basically one-armed right now because he's had surgery on the one arm and he has to go back in again. Oh yeah.
so if he's physically able, he will do it.
Yep.
Because
Mm-hmm.
people
Yep.
do that. Okay, now
Yes. Shadow Runner, I agree with your dietitian. My father had the same thing. Dietitian told me to eat from the time I wake up till I go to bed. If not, a feeding tube will be put in. Yes, my father ate. He did what we call grazing. He continuously ate. We made him everything he liked. We didn't care if it was good or bad for him or whatever. It was just, this is it, honey. Eat it and enjoy. Jennifer's Southern Eggs Benedict, open face buttermilk biscuits, sausage, partly over each half, fried or scrambled egg over that, while peppered sausage gravy over all of that. Oh, Jennifer. Yeah, good breakfast. Actually, it could be even a good dinner if you're deciding to eat breakfast for dinner. I've
Yeah.
even done that at a time and now and then.
Oh yeah. You got
Oh,
to do breakfast for dinner at least once in your life.
oh God, yeah. Oh, yeah. Every now and then, I just crave a good poached egg. And but my problem is I don't eat one egg at a time. I eat four. So I do four poached eggs, toast, and bacon. And I like my bacon crisp, and I crumble it. And I break up my poached eggs and crumble the bacon in it and stir it salt and pepper and toast. And I pig out. That is so good to me. Oh,
It's the little things in life.
oh yeah. Yep.
Okay, these straps are the same. They're going to serve the same purpose on opposite sides of this bag.
Yeah. You only need one layer of black. So what if one side's a little fuzzy? As long as it's not too fuzzy.
It won't be.
Yeah,
That's an idea.
yeah. You just need the hint of the color in there. You don't need the smooth.
I'm just
Because
going to put.
if it doesn't bend nice, it won't work nice.
Yeah, I got this. I got this. And sometimes because I don't follow a pattern 100%, never have in my life. Um, I do some things on the fly, which means sometimes I throw things away and start over, which I absolutely have done.
Now, I hate to ask,
Hmm.
did you do all of that hole? You're having to pull all the stitching out of that?
Oh no, I skipped holes.
Oh, okay. This was just temporary to look.
Oh yeah, this was temporary to align it so I could cut them the same.
Uh-huh. So that nothing's glued.
No,
Yeah.
I well, it was. I glued straps and then I pulled them apart before they set.
Oh, thank God. Yeah, because if it doesn't bend nicely, it'll be. Oh, Terry, I'm almost 11 years older than you. Wait till you're 78.
She's gonna be
At
calling you a
six,
baby.
yeah, at 67, I was in great shape. Yeah. Well, no, I take that back. I was on the upside of recovering from breast cancer. But I was on the upside. I'd stopped the chemo and I was getting so much better. I'll be 78 next month. And I refuse to frickin' give up. I'm a fighter. My actual best girlfriend's 10 years young, a little over 10 years younger than me.
Four and a half.
And we laugh about it all the time. She says, I'm so jealous. And I said, why? She says, your legs are better than mine. Your feet look better than mine. She said, your whole face is less lined than mine. She says, what the hell? I said, honey, nothing but genetics. It sure isn't how I've taken care of myself because I really don't.
I'm not going to work with that whole piece on my lap.
Shadowrunner, you don't know how many prayers I have said for you. I say so many prayers for you. I wish you all of God's grace and mercy. I truly do. Oh, Jennifer, yep. You, honey, you keep those golden gloves because let me tell you, it's better to be a fighter than a doormat. Let me tell you. Do not ever be a doormat. As my favorite saying is, I'm going down swinging, honey. You're down to 4 cups of tea a day with no sugar, Terry? Holy crap. From 20? I give you many kudos, Terry. Many, many kudos. Because I used to be a many cup coffee drinker, and I'm now down to, and I used to drink it with sugar. I'm down to 1 cup of coffee a day and no sugar. But that's not because of health reasons. That's because I couldn't sleep with it anymore. I have to have my coffee before 3 o'clock in the afternoon, have to finish it. If I have it after 3, I have trouble sleeping at night. Yeah. And it never used to be that. I could drink coffee at 11 at night and go to bed at 11:05 and fall asleep. Not anymore. Oh, I understand the weary, honey. But you know the problem with some people like us is that we fight and we fight and we fight. And sometimes, and we're fighting for other people and we're doing stuff for other people that it's actually detrimental to ourselves. And that's what I'm fighting is that I cannot keep doing that because I'm not at the age I can keep doing that. If somebody doesn't pick it up, then it's going to go by the wayside. And that's their problem, not mine. There's only so hard I can fight. Now, what that white disappears when it dries, correct?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, completely.
I used to have literally my coffee was considered of very strong coffee with 1 teaspoon, and I mean level, not rounded, teaspoon of sugar in it. I don't know why. I think it was a mental thing. Not really that I needed it, but I just decided I'm going to stop drinking the sugar. So I did.
Did not cut it straight.
And that was before I stopped drinking as many cups a day. But then after I had cancer, I found out that if I drank coffee after 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I couldn't sleep at night. Before that, I could drink. Yes, Jennifer, I understand that mentality. And honey, remember, if you don't take care of you, you can't take care of others. And I'm learning that the hard way.
Yep. Rule number 1.
Mm-hmm. Your great grandmother is a redhead, Samantha? Yeah, well, I'm a redhead. It runs in my dad's family. Oh, Terry, I slept. I got up yesterday morning, fixed my husband breakfast, went back to bed. Got up, fixed him lunch, went back to bed. Got up, fixed him dinner, went back to bed. Listened to Lisa's a little while last night until they were on, after revealing whatever they had to reveal, they were on the discussion of the old stuff and etc. I fell asleep during Lisa's, went, you know, logged off, said goodnight to everybody because my eyeball was killing me, and went back to bed. I woke up at 9:30 this morning. I checked out yesterday. My body said, "You have had it, honey. Time to recoup."
Yep.
I am forcing myself to do my exercises. I have to do them because of my feet, too, my physical therapy. And yeah, I have to force myself to do them. Now, if I went to a class, it would be fine. But I can't go to classes anymore because I don't have the time, can't get away. So I have to force myself to do them.
I think we're gonna have to do a 1 day a week chair exercises or exercise
Hmm.
and have it set up for we're doing chair exercises and everything else.
I found out that core strength and limberness, not exactly strength, but the core, your core strength and your limberness, in other words, your body movements able to move where you're supposed to move without pain, is the best thing for you. I was thinking strength was the best thing. Nope. And so I'm having to like reteach myself things that I shouldn't do at my age and things I should do at my age. Oh God.
Oy.
Sweet shadow runner, honey, mine was a gift to you. It is now yours. If you want to gift it to Mimi and Chris, be my be my friend. Do whatever you want to with it, honey. It is yours to do what you want. If you want to give it to them, be my guest. It would not offend me at all, and you do what you want, sweetheart. Does not offend me, and I would be proud if you passed it to Mimi and Chris. It would make me. Terry, you need to more than walk to the car. That's one of my bad boo boos because I have found I need to walk more. There are days that I walk a lot and days that I do very little. I need at least a minimum, and I'm not doing it. So I'm having to figure out ways. If I had room for a machine, I'd get it in here and do walking. But because you can't, sure as heck can't walk outside in this weather in Florida. At my age, I'd pass out.
Yeah. Especially when, for those that don't understand that, um, this year in Florida, there are times that with the humidity and everything, the feels like temperature was when I was down there was 104.
Mm-hmm.
We're at Robbie's, and I think Marsha's was hitting higher temperatures.
Mm-hmm. I was 110, 112. Mm-hmm. I go outside and it hits you, literally hits you in the face, and you go, oh, it's just terrible.
Yeah, it's like takes your breath away. Okay, I gotta put
Mm-hmm.
the floor.
Good, Terry. Keep up walking 3 times a day, 2 kilometers at a time. Keep it up. That will do you in good stead. I am dead serious. It will.
I'm looking for some rivets because part of this will be riveted.
Oh, yeah, it hits you like a brick wall, Elizabeth. It sure does. It's like you open the door and you get hit with that, and it's like breathing in a sauna. You feel like you're breathing in a brick. It's terrible.
Yeah, it is.
That's why a treadmill is an excellent thing to have because you can put it on if you can if you get the kind that's either flat or you can elevate it a little or this that and the other, and it's good just to keep up because you need to keep up the lower body exercise. You need to keep up the steps. It's heart healthy, and it keeps your stamina up. Um, oh yeah, I agree with stop walking when it rains. Yeah, yeah. If you can find somebody, even a used one or whatever, if as long as it's in good condition, get a treadmill. I mean, I can't do pedals because I have a bad knee. I can walk, but I can't pedal.
Let me see if this will work.
Oh yeah, Jennifer, southern heat plus 100% humidity. Oh yeah, it's like oh frick this. Yeah. Yeah, Terry, look on Marketplace. If you can find a used treadmill and just stick it in the corner of your house or wherever, hello, best thing you can do for yourself is to keep yourself heart healthy.
Sit it somewhere where you can actually use it.
Yep. I cannot pedal. I cannot ride any kind of a bike. I've even had a machine that you can pedal. Cannot do it. My knee starts screaming about 10 minutes in, and I mean screaming.
Yeah. When you have bum knees,
hmm
it sucks.
And it's not both knees. It's just mine is the left one. My
Mine's
left knee is
dominant,
shot.
but right isn't happy either.
Yeah, mine's the left one. My left knee is shot the heck in the back. Oh, honey, I'd love 90 degrees. When it's 98 down here for temperature, and then it feels like 114, 116, oh, take me away. That's why people don't go out. And if they run to the air conditioned car and run to the air conditioned store. And yeah,
Oh, those
yep,
rivets.
yeah, it's funny. My son right now is in, hang on, let me tell you what town he's in. He's in Long Island. Hang on. Okay. Um, I always forget the stupid name of the town. Greenport. Greenport, Long Island, New York. Okay? He's on a yacht. He's the captain of a yacht. The owner of the yacht got dock space up there, sent him up there to charter out for the summer. Well, guess what the weather is in Greenport right now? Okay? There is no freaking way, people. It's like 65 right now. The high today was, let's see, daily. Now, it was less. The high today was 69. Okay. Tomorrow is supposed to be 74, 76. The problem is when you're out of the water, it's cooler. Okay? He says, people don't like to go out on yachts and do stuff when it's cooler on the yachts. So they're down in the like the 60s. He said they'd like it to be 80s and down in the 70s when they're on the yacht. He said problem is they didn't get us up here soon enough. They didn't bring us up soon enough. So he says he's only got one more um, cruise, and he's not coming back to the end of October. So yeah, he says we're going to be sitting here. So it is what it is.
Oh, because yeah, because who's going after school starts?
Yeah, nobody. Oh, he's had one client. Hi, my mama.
Hi, my mama.
Um, um,
He's had one client.
yeah, yeah, he's had one client 4 times. He says the guy has, he and the family have just loved it. He said, but the guy told him the weather's getting a little cool. This will probably be our last time.
Mm.
And Kevin told the owner, but because it's still height of hurricane season here, they're not going to bring them back.
Oh, they don't want the boats down here during the height of hurricanes, so they're going to leave them up there, which means he's kind of
Not a
stuck.
chance. Yeah, not a chance in hell are they bringing them down till end of October. Now, by the end of October, very rarely do we actually get a hurricane in November. I mean, it's weird if we get one in November.
Oh,
Yeah.
that'll work. I'm actually doing a double duty here. Is I'm going to be riveting these together. And this is where the clip in goes, and the buckle end will go down here.
Yeah.
And that'll be on the purse, and it'll have some rivets on the side.
Oh, so that's from the snap to the ring to um the hook inside the purse to the clip.
Yes,
Okay, are you doing that on both sides or one side?
both.
Aha.
It's a balance thing for me.
Okay, so the strap in the middle is basically pointed at both ends.
Uh huh.
Gotcha. Okay.
Which will allow
I'm
you to.
mentally building this. Yeah. Now,
Which
are you doing an actual buckle or are you doing a push
oh
pin
no,
buckle?
I'm doing a buckle.
Okay.
For security purposes, I'm doing a buckle, and then that works perfect.
Oh, I wish I could shut down the ACs and only go to a fan. God, it was so hot today.
It works out that there's a hole, one of the big holes in the pattern fits
Mhm.
perfect to where the buckle
Fantastic.
goes.
Yeah, the buckle goes in. Yeah, the pin to hook goes into it. Yeah, fantastic. Yes, I know. I got to get the lining done. I've got everything cut out. I just haven't sewn it.
So Terry's now going after you about the lining, huh?
Mhm. I got it all cut out.
Like, dude,
But
really?
my problem is if he's seen what I built up around my sewing machine, yeah.
He would be telling you to clean it.
Mhm. He sure would. Since I've been emptying stuff out, I have piled stuff everywhere. Yeah. And now I got to clean off my sewing machine because I've got everything cut out. I just haven't put it together. Yeah. And Tori, tidy your desk.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay, Terry, can we tell you to tidy your house even though you got boxes sitting all over?
Terry, don't you have all your packing done yet?
Yeah, all of it, Terry. Every last bit. Is your personal stuff done, Terry? Or just your models and all that kind of stuff?
Have you packed them underdrawers yet?
Yeah, the undercax, as my son in law says. Not so far from it. Ah, nope, he says, LOL. Samantha says it's getting cool. Evidently, it's getting cool enough because she says I had to put my jammy britches on.
Let me see if I gotta find another buckle. Because I don't want to start this over.
50 boxes of models and spheres. Ugh. I'm not even looking at the stuff. See, I could get out in my garage if it was air conditioned, but my garage is not air conditioned, and it's too hot in the summer to get down there. Jennifer, then you don't want to live with me, honey, because that would be the third redhead, and I probably have ADHD, and to a certain extent, yeah. No, I don't put. I used to be a very organized person till I decided I have to clean this joint out. And now I just said things will change. Things have got to change. So just give up your organization and start ditching. So I started pulling stuff out and ditching. But in the process, everything is landing everywhere till I decide where it's going. So most of my flat surfaces have stuff on it. But it's temporary.
For someone with ADHD, it's not temporary, it's normal.
Ah, I don't like clutter. I really don't. Normally I'm very organized and this bothers the crap out of me, but I keep telling myself I have to do this cuz I have to downsize. You have to downsize. You have to get rid of, So that's how I'm keeping my sanity. Yay, Terry gets the keys tomorrow. Yay, yay, yay.
And then he's going to do something. He's not sure what he's going to do, but he's going to do something.
Friends told me I had narcissistic tendencies. LOL. What, me? That was Terry. Diana says, okay. Laundry in the washer, dishwasher is washing, dinner put away. Had a lot of trash in my room because I only go up there to get laundry, sleep, and shower. So got that cleaned out once it cools down. Oof. Honey, you have a whole lot more patience and fortitude than I do. Yeah, I would have an air conditioner in there. But we won't even go there from here.
If she had a window, she would.
Oh, honey. That ASSHOLE that lives with her for free would be out on the street and I'd be in his room with a air conditioner of some kind.
She's like, oh, that is.
Oh, the spelling of. Yeah. You made Ollie laugh.
Well, I didn't want to, you're a prissy channel, so I didn't want to say it out loud.
Prissy, huh?
Yeah, well, kinda. Bougie? Is that better?
No, I'm not.
Well, that bag certainly is bougie.
Well, you know who it's for,
A-
so.
But, yes, but guess who made it and made it even more bougie? By the little holes, punches, and by the little extra this and the little extra that. Okay. Excuse me? Enough said.
Terry, how long will it be before they get you internet?
What is for a while, Terry? Holy shit! You don't get internet to the 26th of September? When do you get cut off?
But when are you leaving the permanently leaving the old house?
Yeah. What do you have to permanently leave?
Jennifer Mason says donkey divot. That's ASSHOLE.
Yeah.
Divot.
Okay, from now on I'll remember donkey divot. Okay.
You donkey divot. Yeah.
Oh, you don't have to leave your current place to the end of September? Well, then you just go 3 miles, stay on with us, and then go home and go to bed. Log off, go home and go to bed. You can still be on with us for a little bit.
Keep a folding chair at the house.
Yeah, keep a folding chair. Yeah. The 30th of September, he hands the keys back.
Mm-mm-mm.
Okay, when I changed internet companies, because I did, because I was pissed with who I had before, um,
Doggone it.
it was 3 days. They were out in 3 days because I changed. So I, I just cut off the other. I got the new internet in, and I cut off the other internet and told them I'm quitting. I'm not, renewing, and I'm not paying because I passed the contract time. And they never came out and took the wire out. The wire's still sitting there.
Oh, they
I
don't.
don't care. Yeah. Yeah, say you have a folding chair. So, Terry, keep it at the house. And then when you get the new internet in, you can come over.
I mean, it's only 3 miles.
Yeah, it's only 3 miles.
Move your chair last.
Oh my God, Diana, we bought him a bed 3 years ago. He bought himself sheets and so on for it. I do not think he has ever washed his sheets ever in that time. I seen it about a year ago, and oh my God, it was disgusting. Oh, blech. Diana, kick his butt to the curb and absolutely ditch the bed. I wouldn't even do anything. I wouldn't want. Oh God, blech.
Marcia, tell us how you feel about that.
Yeah. Oh, if he hasn't even washed the sheets and all that time, over 3 years ago. Oh my God. Wait a minute, Terry. So there's internet at the other place, and all you have to do is change the address, and they'll stop it at one and turn it off at the other. But the hardest thing to do is to get them to change the address so they do it, and you can't get through.
Oy.
Am I understanding that correctly? No, the free Boudica, the freeloader is not a relative. Will not go there again, or my mouth will become a potty. Okay, but then throw him and the bed out the door. Sheets included.
Mm-mm-mm. I got nothing. I don't know why it should be so hard to change addresses.
No, I don't either. It's funny because here, if I give them like 2 weeks' notice, say I want it cut off here at this date and turned on here at the same date, it's done.
Yeah. And they're gotten better because at one time each area only had one internet option.
Yeah.
Now that's not true. So the internet companies have gotten better because there's competition.
Mhm. Yep.
Now we can go, oh, you can't give me my internet by that date? Okay, then I'm just going to change companies. Never mind.
Sandra, I am
Absolutely better.
changing my bed sheets. Uh, Basically, I do mine twice a week. The most I spend on a bed sheet is 4 days, and I shower frequently and clean, but I can't stand. I like clean bed sheets to go to sleep on a clean bed sheet, and yeah. So then I have 3 sets of sheets for each bed. At minimum, I have more actually, but minimum I have 3 sets of sheets. When I wash two, I have the third one on. And then I have, when they're washed and dried and folded, I have the next two. So yeah, I'm forever doing that. I can't go more than 4 days on a bed sheet. I'm ridiculous.
What?
Well, I heard you cook 2 eggs and put it with my sandwich, right?
No, you can have eggs with sandwiches. I eat sandwich eggs all and sandwiches of eggs all the time.
I don't know with cheese and ham.
So you're going to make a ham, egg, and cheese sandwich.
No, the eggs are gonna be on the side.
Oh, oh, that's fine. But you can make a ham, egg, and cheese sandwich too. Kind of like a breakfast sandwich
So you want bread.
with mayo.
Okay, I went from, if anybody of you know, I went from Comcast to
Oh,
AT&T. Comcast is an actual
yeah.
wire. Um, AT&T is a fiber optic. They had to run new wire for my fiber optic. And so my Comcast wire is still sitting there. They ran new fiber optic into my house, had to drill a hole in the wall to put in everything, da 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 da. And the guy was here 9 o'clock in the morning, was scheduled. He was here at 8:55. Got it done. He was gone by 10:15. Got everything done, set up, everything was fine. I got the extenders because I knew I was going to have them. I already had them in stock. I had bought them ahead of time. And no. Yeah, so
And see, that's what it'll look like.
much better. Yeah.
Yes, I'm going asymmetrical and not putting one at the bottom. Or do you think I need to put one at the bottom?
Where your finger is?
Yeah.
It would look better.
See, to not have it.
Because that one can slip then. And you don't want it slipping. Yeah.
Fine, then I got to take everything out of this container again.
I sorry.
Fine, fine, fine.
Okay. Boudica, I do agree with you. She says, oh, hell no. That person will be gone or do what I did when I had a freeloader rookie once. I moved when they went out one night. Had the money to party but not pay rent. Left them in an empty house. Yeah, but she doesn't rent. They own the house and he just lives there for free. He hasn't paid a damn thing. He eats, doesn't work, doesn't get any money on anything anymore. Eats their food, it doesn't give him a dime, smokes their cigarettes.
See, now he'll
Yeah.
be done without.
Yeah, he'd be, yeah. I would have, yeah. I would have his ass out the door.
Reality is, even as a single adult, he could at least go get food stamps.
Yeah. Hmm. Yep.
But that would require him to file for it.
Yeah. And when you get Dave to finally kick him out, I will give Dave some respect. The fact he hasn't done anything yet. But when you make sure you disinfect everything in that room. Oh my God. Because you know damn well he hasn't cleaned shit.
And if you decide you want another roommate, first and last month's rent plus security deposit. And if you don't pay your rent, you got
You're
30
out.
days to get out.
Yep. Hmm.
And
Hello, Marsha.
Hello, Topher. Hi, sweetheart. How are you doing?
Okay.
she said hi.
Good deal.
You just didn't hear her.
Oh, did she?
Yes, she did.
I didn't think she heard me.
No, I heard you.
Ah. That's
I'm
right.
in rare form tonight. I've had too much to drink. The
Tell Terry hi.
Hello, everyone. I tell one person hi. I gotta tell everybody hi.
Terry said hi. Hannah said hi. Elizabeth said hi.
Yep.
You like a napkin?
No. Yeah, this is not.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, I love it. Diana says the good thing. I think he's realizing we are getting fed up. He's been doing more cleaning. That wouldn't be enough. He's been getting away with it too many years. He would have to clean the whole freaking house from top to bottom and come up with money to fix the air conditioner for what he's got away with for how many years? Yeah, right.
Maybe he's overheard some conversations.
Oh, he wouldn't want to be around me. The dude would be out the door. I don't care how old I am.
He has family. He can go freeload off his family. Oh, wait. I think those are the people that don't want him.
Yeah, right. They kicked him out. His sister kicked him out, right? If I remember correctly. Jennifer says right. Thank you, Jen. Diana said right. Jennifer says, Marcia, you as fine as frog's hair. Oh, I take that as a high compliment.
That is a compliment.
Yes, I know. Oh, honey.
It means you're great.
As they say when you've had too much to drink, my libation has um, over overrun my mouth's um, filter. That's the best way I can say that. I pretty much say it as it is anyhow.
It is what it is. I think my grandson just scared his mother.
Diana says as for the overhearing, she says that could always be possible because he's a nosy body. Oh my God, I would have him out of the house. I would so have. That man would have been out about the third month he didn't pay rent. Um, no, I think about it,
Alright, not squeal.
You scared her,
but
didn't
No, she was being
Diana, I don't talk without thinking,
in her game.
but sometimes I don't care. Even if I think about it and say it's not the best, I just say, nope, it's still the truth, so I'm going to tell it anyway. Hannah says, when I drink, my brain to mouth filter turns off and I speak my mind more fluently without thinking. Oh, I think about it. I still think about it. I just don't care. There's a difference.
I've misplaced the hammer I want. Ouch! I rolled the rolly thing on my foot. Excuse me while I cough.
You're excused. You guys have blessed me so many times when I sneeze. And do you know I have been sneezing so many times in the last, I'd say, 4 or 5 days? I
You're
don't know
still,
what's with
still
my
in
nose.
fits.
Oh, yeah, I get into sneezing fits. Oh, Jennifer, in her state, there is really no landlord tenant laws. They consider it a personal or civil matter. So she can just tell him to get the frick out. I already looked it up. And he hasn't paid, so he's not even considered a tenant anymore.
Nope, just a freeloader.
He's a freeloader. Frankly, Diana's problem is Dave.
Because Dave is the one that invited him to stay.
Hmm.
We support you, Diana.
We support you. As my mama used to say, um, and I clean this up. No, I won't. Shit or get off the pot.
Yep, that's the only way I know how to say it.
Yeah. Yeah, Diana, who cares? If his own relative kicked him out, why should you be the one to take him in? You're not even related to the jerk. And I cleaned that up.
Yeah.
She says, sadly, no, Jennifer. We are two nice people because he would be out on the streets because the only family he has here is a sister, and she doesn't want him because he lived with her 2 other times, and she kicked him out. Yeah, well, hello.
Because he's a freeloader.
Yeah. Honey, I don't care what the heck you are. If you sneeze, I'll bless you because you deserve as much as anybody else. You're a cockney because you don't have a filter. My son-in-law is British, but he excelled in his job because he is such a diplomat. Oh my God. But it's so funny because we pull each other's chains, so to speak. If you don't phrase a sentence, even in text, exactly the way it should be, he'll go outside of the box and find an odd relationship and say, "Are you talking about such?" No, nope, nope, nope.
It's like, stop it, dude. Quit being
Yeah.
difficult.
And Diana, frankly, if I'm paying half the bills in the house and I'm paying, and I'm working and I'm trying to maintain and everything else, I got at least half the say in that house. He'd be out on his ass.
I know how to get Dave to take care of it. I decided I'm only paying 1/3 of the bills.
Yep. Or I'm not paying till he pays. That's even better. Stick the money you would normally pay in a separate account.
You
And
want
I'm
to?
not paying till he pays. You want him
Well,
here? You pay for everybody. I quit paying too.
my philosophy is if you want, since you don't want to get rid of him, then you pay his share.
Yep. Yep.
But I'm just a hateful bitch, so
Yeah, me too. Me too.
don't listen to me. You'll be single.
Diana said, Jennifer, like I said, I do believe he is realizing our frustration, and I think that is why he has been doing more work in the house. I mean, Dave and I work sometimes 6 days a week, and he is here every day, all day.
With a whole lot of nothing going on.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Jennifer, I love that. I love that. She says, I'm just Southern. I can tell someone to go to hell and make them think it's a blessing and to enjoy the trip. Oh, I love being able to do that with somebody.
Jeff does that. He'll tell
Mm-hmm.
them to back off, and they'll be like, "Thank you." Just the way he words things.
Mm-hmm. When I was in sales, there were a woman in my position was how do we say considered substandard, loose, uh, all kinds of things because I worked with international customers. And when they would get a little over the line, I just looked at them and says, "Oh, okay. You don't want to advertise with us? Fine. We'll go to so and so, which was a competitor, and we'll offer them a really good deal." And they were realizing that I meant, you just got screwed, buddy. You ain't advertising this month, and it wasn't or the next month or whatever month and it was probably one of the important issues for them to be in, and they knew they had to get in. They were just trying to get yeah, yeah. Nope, honey,
Thinking they
don't
could
work
get a
with
little
me
snook,
that way. Hmm.
thinking they could get a little snooky snook on the side.
Mm. Yeah, shut the F up, mister.
They tried to get some snooky snook from the wrong woman.
Oh, forget it. Forget it. The problem is, Samantha, is that he's there, and unless they lock everything up, including the refrigerator and everything else, he just takes. Oh, yeah. Jennifer, I love insulting their mamas, too. Yeah. I'd look at him and smile and say, Did your mama raise you this way? And turn around and walk away.
Or, oh dear Lord, did you kiss your mama with that mouth?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I know I have a lighter.
Amen, Jennifer. Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you. Amen. Another way I said it is don't let the door hit you in the ass on the way out.
I have
And
misplaced
I
my thread.
and I have said that many a time, including my kids.
Yeah, my grandkids have heard that a few times.
hmm You don't like it?
when they decide to get mouthy about my rules in my house.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm sorry. You don't like my rules? Fine, leave. Go ahead, get out. Out, 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 out. I don't want you here anymore.
Yeah.
Now I put my lighter where I wouldn't misplace it, where I wouldn't lose it. And now I can't find it.
Oh, yeah, there'd be a work chart on there, and it would say how much he had to get done in a certain period of time as per uh, offsetting his lack of rent or financial support. He would be working his ass off. He would be washing windows. He would be doing everything under the freaking sun. Because if you're out working 6 days a week, sometimes,
I mean, in the
just
heat.
to pay the bills, and he's doing nothing except sitting on his ass, yeah, he'd be doing everything in the sun under that house.
Can someone bring me a lighter? Which by the time they bring it, I'll probably find my other lighter. When my desk went kaput, oh, there's a lighter. When my desk went crazy, I grabbed stuff and put it to the side, and so now I got everything into my way. And it just went very quiet here. Is Marcia oh, I lost Marcia. Marcia disappeared on me. She must have got a phone call. Or something like that. She'll be back. Yep, she got a phone call. I need to pick up these tools I threw in the floor just a minute ago before I stub my toe on something and cut it open. See how graceful I can be? Because ramming that into your foot would be bad. Yeah, Marsha will be right back. I'm doing some extra security stitches. I don't trust just rivets by themselves. Hello, Francis, again. We are so mean. I think Diane already knows we're meanie heads, though. Good night, Jennifer. You have a good night. It's cuppa time, huh, Terry? And if I have not heard from Lisa. Checking right now. Nope, she has nothing scheduled. Nothing scheduled at this time. Yeah, it's funny because the people that reported it isn't the reason why anything happened. Yep, she posted it out there. Yeah, public record showed some information that it should not have, and that is not okay on YouTube. So yeah, it's so quiet when Marsha's not in here. I'm so used to having her in here chatting. Oh, what happened to your audio, Hannah? Yeah, it's really funny. They were reporting the stream, hoping to get it shut down because of Jeremy's information. And in reality, it wasn't his information that caused the issue. So, yeah. But there was some information that should not have been shown, that had not been redacted as it should have been. So, it's not a bad thing. They actually told Lisa to go in and edit, that she could edit the video and just upload it. It's a couple minutes segment. And the original video is not lost. Lisa has access to it, and I do too. So yeah. I got to color the edges of this now. And that is one of the purse pieces that'll... Let me see. Having to do things a little awkward today because of my hands. But these will connect here on the side and come up. And then there'll be a strap, and I got that twisted, so it'll go that way. And then there'll be a strap buckled to this. And so that's how that will be. Dear Lord, I'm having trouble. There we go. Put that back on the shelf. And then go ahead and put some stitches under here. Oh, wait. Interesting. Yeah, Hannah, that's actually going to be looked into. Lisa actually talked one-on-one with a manager last night. So yeah, there's going to be some things looked into on that. Did you like the roast, Lily? I made roast when I finished talking with Lisa this morning. I went upstairs and started a roast and had it cooking overnight. Well, since early this morning, I'll say. And it cooked until just a little bit ago. It was a pork roast and it basically just fell apart. I've had to evict one person from living in my house. And that was because we had very specific agreements that once work was acquired, you would live here for 3 months banking all your money so that after the 3 months you had what you needed to get your own place. And
Do you need this?
not now.
Oh, okay.
I found
just
one.
saw it.
And then after they were working, instead of saving their money, they bought a plane ticket to go across country to visit some friends and all this kind of stuff. Did not contribute a dime to the house. I had a job change going on where money became tight. Did not offer to even pay the least expensive bill in the house. So Jeff and I wrote up the paperwork and pretty much said, per the agreement that we entered on this date, these are the agreements that we made, and it has now been almost 6 months since you started working, and you have not offered to contribute to the house. So therefore, you must have put away all the money that was needed to get your own place. It's time for you to go. They had absolutely $0 saved up from 6 months of work and not having any bills to pay. And they said nasty things about us after they left. Yeah. It won't happen again. If I ever let anyone live in my house after Lily and the kids move out, it'll be on a contract basis. And when they don't pay their bill per the contract, they will have 30 days to get the hell out. Because I just not dealing with that crap again. Just not. Oh yeah, I know. Diana, I hear you. I've actually thought about putting in like a tiny house in the backyard, like a little apartment. Originally, we talked about doing it for Topher, but then he doesn't know if he's staying here, if he's going with his mom. So if I decide to go through with it, it'll just be possibly a guest house. So that if I have people, if my peoples were coming through that I trusted, who just needed a place to crash overnight, I could give them the code to get into the place. Because everything will definitely be coded. The only key will be the keys that I have for it. Okay, I think that worked. I put a stitch here, 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 and here, which are some of the stress points for that. So that one is done. I shall leave it sitting here so that I can use it as a sample. Oh, I need to clean up that edge a little bit. Oh, another grandbaby born. Great grandbaby born. Congratulations. I am so glad I don't have to worry about that right now. Yeah, I thought it would be cool that, like, if Lisa and Gabe were going to New York and they were taking a trip up to New York and back driving, and you know they wanted to leave on Friday, but they had to leave after Gabe got off work, which means they were only going to drive a few hours. They could drive up here, go back there, push in the pin, get into the guest house, spend the night, get up the next morning and head out, whether or not I'm awake. Oh, my hands hurt. And then, you know, and if I did that, I would probably invest in one of the inexpensive, smaller over under washing machines, or not over under, but all in one washing machines that are like for an apartment or something. That way, the guests that are so inclined to clean up after themselves could throw the clothes in the laundry, or the sheets, and then I would just go out there and clean it up and be on my way. Let's see extras. Get it ready for the next person. Marsha's back. You there, Marsha? I do not hear you. Marsha! I can't hear Marsha. Can anyone hear Marsha? You are back in, Marsha. You just have no sound. Oh, something went on. She'll be right back, I'm sure. It does this to her sometimes. She goes to come in and then she has nothing, no sound. And now she has sound.
Hello there. I went to come in and it went flicky black screen. So I said, okay, we go out and try coming back in again because it wouldn't let me come in on the same screen before I got the phone call.
Huh.
Because when I get a phone call, it doesn't let me get a chance to tell you, phone call. It just takes over. Phone call takes over. Sorry about that, gang.
Yep,
I
you go
yeah,
dead silent.
I go dead silent. Yep.
We forgive you.
Thank you. I
You
appreciate
you
that.
just abandon us. It's okay.
I didn't mean to. Oh, I have a friend that has one of those two-in-one washer dryers. She hates it. She
Really?
says, yeah, she said she'd rather have the split things, even if they're smaller, and does more loads. She says because the dryer does so much better than the washer dryer thing. She says because there's always moisture in the washer when you get done washing that it has to dry out too. So it takes longer to dry everything. Yeah. She says, nope, she'd never get one of those again.
Well, if I was putting it as a guest house, it wouldn't matter.
Yeah, if it's just a guest house, who cares?
Because like I was saying, like, okay, you're driving through, you needed to stop for the night. You could stop, go. I could give you the code. You could just go into the guest house, and people like you are the ones that would want to throw the sheets into the laundry.
Yeah,
So you could do that, and it would wash them and dry them. I would just have to go out there later.
and take them out of the dryer. Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yep.
and it would also be that someone could do a load of laundry of their own if they needed to.
Thank you, Sandra. Glad to be back. I just love those phone calls all of a sudden. Some
You-
of them are very good. Some of them I argue with and say goodbye.
No, not the argument calls.
What do you mean the poo is not, Terry? Terry says, Sandra, they are clean, but their poo is not.
Cats.
What? Oh, cat. Oh, God, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Cats
Oh,
are clean, but their poop is not.
oh my God, that is so true. I
And
know I've had cats.
Terry does not like cat poop. Therefore, Terry scoops multiple times a day to keep the litter boxes clean.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't care what kind of litter you use. even the scented stuff, and you still smell it. Oh no, can't do that. I was a When I had cats, yeah, I could tell every time they did something because I was there cleaning it, and yeah, oh, oh, the hairball stuff that you could give them. There was one, I forget what it was, malt, and it came in a little like toothpaste tube, and you put a little, half an inch on your finger, and let the cat lick it off your finger. Mine loved it. I had long hair cats and worked great. But now if I forgot to do it at least once a week, yeah, right. Do not forget it.
Ours eat a hairball formula cat food now
Mm,
made for indoor cats.
yeah. Elizabeth's handmade jewelry says she's working on a Jack Skellington and Sally Diamond painting.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Yeah. Terry uses tons of air fresheners. I don't care, Terry. Air fresheners did not work for me. I could still smell it. Because I had one cat at a time. One. And I had 3 litter boxes. And I don't care where the litter box was that it used. And I don't care what it did. I could smell it. It was not my favorite thing.
Some people have
Yeah.
sensitive noses to things
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah. Other things didn't bother me at all. But for some reason, cat poo and pee did.
Well, cat urine is one of the worst. Sorry, you guys can't see what I'm doing. I'm over here cleaning out the grooves.
Oh, oh, Renee, my cats never got on my counters or my tables or anything. Yes, and every now and then I had catnip put in a drawer inside a bag, inside a Tupperware container, and put in a drawer so they couldn't tell it was there. Well, one time, little did I know, I didn't realize, it didn't click. I bought something else with catnip for a tea. And I came home with it and put all my teas out on the table, and I was organizing to put them in little jars so they stayed fresh. Oh, my cat was, before I even got all the jars out, she was up on the table. Never been on the table before. Never. She was lounging all over this one bag of tea. And I couldn't imagine what till I picked up and she was drunk already, basically. And yeah, I read it and it said, so and so tea. And I can't remember what it said, but with catnip. And I'm going, oh shit. Yeah, I kicked her off the table and said, okay, this tea's definitely going into a jar.
Lush.
Yeah, she was lush. Yep. Yep. Yeah, it's crazy. I could I could smell them, Terry, within 2 minutes of them doing something. I don't care where in the house it was. I could smell it. Yeah, I was there with my baggies, and I even had to wash the scoops after I did it. If anything stuck to a scoop, man, that scoop had to get washed. Couldn't stand the smell. Oh, Terry, do I need to send you some catnip, Terry? Hi, Two Leaves.
Hi, Lisa.
You mean they don't like fun? I had a 14-year-old cat, honey, that still liked her catnip.
We'll be sending cat packages of catnip to Terry.
Yeah. Okay, I'll find you some catnip and send it to you, Terry. I'll get your okay. I get
Send
your
it to
address
Lisa.
from, huh?
Send it to Lisa
Oh, okay.
because I know Lisa's going to have a package for him pretty soon.
Okay, I'll get him some catnip and send it to Lisa, and she can send it in this package.
Yeah,
Okay.
because there's a base rate on sending a package to him.
Yeah.
It'll be cheaper to pay the additional shipping. Lisa, I'm offering stuff, but it'll be cheaper to just add it to his existing package
Yeah, then
than
sending a whole nother package. Yeah.
sending a whole nother package.
Gotcha. Yeah. Okay. I'll get you some catnip and send it. I can't believe you can't find catnip over there. Holy crap. Well, that's why I said, that's why I'm forever buying. I think it's Advil that I get my in-laws so that my daughter and son-in-law can send it to their folks.
You
His
just make
his
sure it's
mom.
still in the container that it came in, so they don't think you're shipping weed.
Yeah. Okay, she'll wait till you've moved. Okay, yeah, good deal. Okay, so I got yeah. And she says it'll add cushioning to the package.
Yep.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'll Ziploc bag it a couple times so it doesn't and I'll leave it in the original container that says catnip.
Yeah, because we
Yeah.
don't want them going after Lisa for shipping weed.
Mhm.
Kelly.
Well, actually, if you open it and smell it, you can tell it's catnip, honey. Catnip has an odor. A
We're talking,
definite,
you know,
unless they don't know what weed and catnip smells like. And then where were they born in the barn?
these international customs peoples.
Yeah, they not exactly. Sometimes they're a little crazy. Sometimes. Okay.
Oh, did Jason post something else?
Yeah, evidently. Diana said, I went and just read, Samantha said, Diana, I just went and read Jason's post too. What the nerve germ has trying to rewrite history to whitewash his own image. And Terry said they opened his package from Kendra last time and cut some of the stuff open. Hmm. I'm glad he is too standing strong against his father, so-called father. Yep.
Mm.
Evidently he's gaslighting Jason. Tell Stephen good night, Elizabeth, since you're going to go put him to bed. Tell him I said good night. Have a good night.
Yes, tell him good night from us.
So how thick is it going to look now with the thinner leather between, just so that you can see black?
Hold on a second. Let me clean this up.
Hmm. Much better.
Oh, yeah. Took quite a bit out of it.
Yeah, because the black was thicker than that black to start with.
Oh, yeah. Oh, crap. And that's actually 2 layers of black, so the actual strap will be a little bit thinner.
Good deal.
I bet, Lisa. I mean, we did have an interesting conversation last night talking to, well, she did, speaking with YouTube.
Oh, and and what was the final analysis on that bullshit?
She actually posted it on her community page. Um,
Mm, haven't seen that.
yeah, yep. Um, yes, they were mass reporting her, and the stream was shut down for a legitimate reason, but it had nothing to do with their mass reporting. And she can actually edit the video if she chooses to and put it back up.
Okay.
There was something in the public document that she showed
Mm-hmm.
that they had not redacted and should have.
Aha. Okay.
And
Gotcha.
while it was showing, none of us caught it. But when they got the multiple reportings, they do what they always hiccup, and they caught it.
Mm-hmm.
And so they were able to talk to her last night, this morning, about it and go through it with her and everything. And she flat out asked them, well, if I just modify the video and put something over it in the video, can I repost it? And they're like, yeah, as long as you take care of everything that was violating the community guidelines, absolutely. So it wasn't anything that was said in the video,
Mm-hmm.
and it wasn't anything to do with germ that was the problem.
Aha.
So it had absolutely nothing to do with any of the stuff they were reporting her for.
Gotcha.
So it was kind of like a fluke.
Okay. She says it was only 20 minutes in, so I didn't bother to put it back up. The other live was 6 hours, so no biggie. Agree, Lisa, because you really hadn't shown any. Did you show anything prior to that?
Just the one public document.
Aha. Yeah. Renee, Renee wants to know if you're still sending the leather graffiti to send to Kendra in her package. Yeah, she's still saving all the bits and pieces for. Oh yeah, there's a lot of graffiti in there.
I call it leather.
They're poop.
No, it's leather. It's leather glitter and leather confetti. Yeah, that's what it is. It's glitter and confetti.
Yeah.
And there is actually glitter in here.
Oh, okay. But but Lisa, if you don't fix it and put it back up, does it become a strike against you?
No,
Oh, okay, good.
it only because it would because they knew, they were pretty sure that it was inadvertent, that it was not anything intentional.
Aha.
They did not give her a strike or anything like that.
Aha.
Oh my god, I just moved that. Oh, I moved that piece so it could dry and then lost where I put it.
Oh, jeez. So you make two of those, and then you make the long strip.
Yeah, the
And
long
you,
strip stuff may wind up getting made while I'm not online.
yeah. So you don't get it. Oh, good. Glad you don't get a strike. Oh, yeah. Last time I got something from Kendra, I'm still finding. Every now and then I find a piece of glitter. And every time I do, I say, Kendra. Fantastic. Zero negative stuff on my channel. Good deal.
Yep.
Oh, she's going to go live at 10:30. Lisa is.
Okay. I might survive that. I don't know that I can stay on long at all.
You try to say you're tired, honey.
It's been a weekend.
You think?
Yeah, this weekend's been hard on me for some reason.
Well, hello. If your headache is like any of mine, yeah. You had the headache for a day, then you're kind of for a day or two. Yeah. Because they just kind of wipe you out.
Yeah.
She 8:50 p.m. you woke up?
Yes.
Holy crap.
Because she was still awake at 8 o'clock this morning. Lisa, when we finished talking, because she was talking to YouTube, and I stayed on with her for support.
Uh-huh.
And she kept reminding me I didn't have to, and I knew I didn't have to. I didn't feel that I had to. I just knew I should. If that makes sense. Just for support. I knew I needed to be there. So. And
23 minutes now, Terry.
Then I went upstairs and
had coffee and had to go to work.
Today was Sunday. I had to put my pot roast on.
Aha.
I had to get my
That's
cooker
right.
down, get it going, put my big pot roast in it. I had a big pork roast. Mix up the stuff I was putting in it to flavor it and cut up the onion. And put the onion on it because you can't cook it without onion.
Oh, no. She said she went to sleep at 9, woke up at 1, fell asleep again around 6, and woke up at 8:50. Oh. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I wound up when my daughter was little, and I mean newborn. She had her days and nights mixed up. She'd want to stay awake. When they started staying awake more, she wanted to stay awake all night and sleep all day. Yeah, no. So I had to be the meanie mom, and every time she tried to fall asleep during the day, I'd get a cool, not cold, but cool washcloth and wipe her little face and hands and legs, because it was summertime. She was born in April.
Oh, wow.
And had to keep her awake all day. So that little sucker slept all night. Was the hardest thing I had to do. And I kept saying, I'm sorry, sweetheart, but we got to do this. Because I had to get her back on her right time schedule, you know.
Listen to this.
What?
You don't scare me anymore. I used to be afraid of you, but now I realize that all you are is a mild inconvenience that can't really hurt me. Not in any way that matters. It's your turn to be scared. I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure the truth stays up. And if you don't like it, you can come back to Ohio and tell me in person. I'm a man now, too. You have no more power over me.
Oh, thank you, God.
Is that not a powerful message from a wonderful 19-year-old.
That is, I got chill bumps with that. Thank you, God. That poor boy is finding his way out of his horror. I am so happy and proud of him that he is finding his way. And not letting it haunt him and not letting it be power over him. Yeah, he's taking my mama, that's right. He's taking that power over his life. Yep. Yep. I'm so proud of that young man. I really am.
Yeah, supposedly there's a record against the mother.
Oh, the mother has a record?
Allegedly
Mm.
by someone who opens their mouth and usually isn't telling the truth.
Oh, of course.
And
Yes, Samantha.
the support he's getting is amazing.
Yes. Yes.
And this is something I cannot explain. Sometimes I just know things. It's just a gut, and I just know. There's certain people I meet, and I just know I'm supposed to be in their life for some reason.
Mhm.
Um,
I know that feeling. Yeah.
he's one of those people that I get this, it's a positive feeling about.
Mhm.
So there. And he's supposed to have help to find his way. And those words tell me he's found his foot.
Yep. He's found a solid footing and he's going to use it. Yep. Yep.
You can't hurt me anymore. Not in any way that matters.
Yep.
That is so powerful.
Yep. Yep. And his father still thinks that from afar and after this many years, he's got control over that kid. Just because the kid has been abused, he thinks he can abuse him when he's older. I'm sorry. Your time has passed, ass jerk off.
And what people don't realize is parental neglect is abuse.
Oh, yeah.
It may
Mm-hmm.
not be documented by the courts of law.
Mm-hmm.
Parental neglect is abuse.
Yep.
It does damage.
Oh, it does a lot of damage.
And that child becomes an adult who is carrying baggage they have to clean out.
Yep.
Your nasty baggage that they're stuck with cleaning.
In
And
the area I grew up in, there was farms around. And on one of the farms, there was a young kid. He was like 2 years younger than me. And even though we moved when I was 11, he was 9. Um, we knew of the family because of friends we had back then and all that kind of stuff. And he had a 16-year-old sister. And he was treated like a farm hand, not a son, never given any um, thank yous, love, affection, nothing. He was not even, he was treated like a farmhand, but he wasn't even paid. Okay? That kid had so much baggage. And his sister was already out of the house, realized this, and when it was time for him, and that he could leave, when he left, she took him in and got him help. And that's the only thing that saved this kid from going into the bad news territory. Yeah. And it was his father. And his mother would never cross the husband. It was one of those type of marriages, whatever he said happened, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, Samantha, I do too. Excuse me while I choke myself.
If Jeremy is saying the mother was accused of abuse, I believe that like I believe the sun rises in the west. Okay.
Oh goodness, I thought she said 11. She's going on at 10:30.
Yep. You got 14 minutes to close it out, honey bunch.
So I am going to wrap it up. I'm going to continue working on these straps because I need to get it done. I need to get on to something else. I have other commissions to get done.
Yeah, and I got to get those liners done. I'll try tomorrow. I got them cut. I just haven't sewn them.
Yeah.
Got to get to my sewing machine.
So after I log off here at 10:30 tonight, you will find me over at Two Leaves in a Pod. The normal nights for Two Leaves in a Pod is Tuesdays and Thursdays.
But lately, it's almost every night of the week.
Usually between 9:30 and 10. So you should come and hang out with us. Sometimes you can catch
Yes.
some sales going on. Lisa does amazing resin work. She can do a lot of resin things in all kinds of colors. So you can buy something she already has. Hi, Gabriel. Or you can pre-order something she hasn't, that the way you want it with specific colors. And she does amazing work. So
Terry, I promise I'll get them done, Terry.
you should check out that channel. Currently, there's been a lot of news and drama going on there. So, yeah. And on Wednesdays, and from what I understand, Saturdays until Christmas, at 8:30 p.m., you can stroll on over to Elizabeth's Handmade Jewelry and check out what she has going on. Last Wednesday of the month is when she does her dollar sales. On Fridays at 7:30ish, you should pop over to Get Swamped, where Robbie and Z and whoever else is over there volunteering that day will go through what's been going on the swamp, in the swamp, or on the farm, whichever way you want to call it. I hear there's going to be a new addition to the farm soon. That's really cool. They'll tell you what they've been doing this past week and what the future plans are and progress on things. They will open their mail and go through that and show you if anyone sent anything in for the farm. They go through that and show it.
If they get a chance to get to the post office.
If they've had a chance to get to the post office. And Mimi's mom, Kim, will send an envelope to them with questions in it. And if they have it on them, because it depends if they got a gator call right before they were supposed to go live or not, if they have the questions on them, then they will go through those questions and answer them to the best of their ability. Sometimes they'll just open questions up to the chat and see what anyone wants to say. If anyone has any questions. And then they go into their sales of rocks, crystals, and gems. And the proceeds from that go to support the farm. Between the YouTube channel and the sales, I often refer to it as an auction. It's actually not an auction. It's all, this is the price, buy it. You claim it, you buy it type things. So there's that. You should stop by every Friday Monday he said he's going to have the Thursday. I think it was Thursday's gator. No, it was Friday's. It was
It
Friday's
was
gator.
Fridays, and the one they had to go late for because the
Yeah,
stupid thing decided to get caught late in the day.
and wrap himself
Oh,
around a water fountain.
right,
We should have that video Monday, he said.
right. Monday, right.
And then he had another gator call yesterday.
Yep.
And
Which, which he couldn't really tape too much because it was on a horse farm that had no videoing
yeah, they left the video in the
truck.
they left it in the truck. I
Yeah.
saw that.
But it was an itty bitty, and they relocated him. They'll show us the relocation Tuesday.
So then you can go on over to Stacy Northern Aurora Treasure. Summer is almost over, so I think this is her last camping weekend, and so she may have some time to pop on occasionally and do her sales. Her husband makes some amazing 3D printed items. Just saying. I have a few. And hanging out with her is usually Flutter Yo, who also does fishing videos. And you can catch Flutter on the pier or in a kayak, or Marsha's absolute favorite in the ice, in the little hut in the ice shack on the ice, listening to the
No,
ice.
that is not my favorite. You know that.
You can hear the ice cracking under her feet.
No. Oh, God, I get chills every time that happens.
Hi, Weldon, Carrie. If you like looking at unboxing videos, in addition to the links I posted, you should pop on over to Diana's, where she gets her boxes from 2 Leaves in a Pod or Get Swamped, and unwraps them all and shows off all the things that she gets, which is 99.95% spheres, aka balls. So she is Miss Balls Lady. Terry is over on Facebook. He does miniature stuff. Right now
Hi,
he's
Britta.
anything specific. He does miniatures, cars, figurines, boats, dioramas, and stuff like that. But he's over on the Facebook, but he also has a YouTube channel that I think he's planning on starting to post on. We'll see. We shall see.
Well, now, wait a minute. If he badgers me about the liners, I can badger him till he gets to start posting on Facebook. Good. I got something back
But
at
he can start
Terry.
posting
Thank
on
you.
his YouTube.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's got to go. He's got to. Okay, I can badger him about YouTube. Good. I got some something to, shall we say, slap back with.
Yeah, he needs to. He needs to sit down and work on his little figurines. He can start out
Yep.
by his organization of his figurines and do a video
Yeah.
while he's doing that stuff,
Yeah.
unpacking them
Mhm.
all and putting them away.
Mhm.
And we have Phil, CPR, who comes in here when he can. He is, let's keep our fingers crossed, getting a scooter, collapsible scooter. And with that, I hope that makes it able for him to be able to do more filming.
That's Tuesday, right?
What's
Isn't he
going?
supposed to get it Tuesday?
No, Tuesday is when Terry gets the keys to the new house.
Okay. Well, once Phil told us when he was supposed to find out about his scooter.
Well, that might be Tuesday also. Maybe Tuesday is just going to be one big happy day. And I'm
Oh,
okay
let's
with
hope.
that.
Yeah.
And that's all the people in here. And I appreciate you all coming here and hanging out, watching me make stuff out of dead animal skin. While I'm working with Lisa, I'm going to take what I have here and I'm going to convert it to what I have here. I've got it folded right now while the glue is setting to reduce any tension on it, but I'll be fixing that one. And then I will be taking these straps, which also have the holes in them, and converting them to the long shoulder straps. And I think what I'm going to do on some of these is I'm going to be going in the holes that exist, and I'm going to be punching through the holes like every other hole all the way up. or quite a bit up. That'll make the straps extremely adjustable. So it can be a regular shoulder strap or a crossbody, and it can be for someone that's smaller or larger. Um,
Ooh.
I don't think that Kendra needs it to be for someone larger, but I don't know what she's going to do with it. She might make her husband carry it. I don't know. I don't know. And I just like making things adjustable. So it doesn't matter if you're a size 2 or a size 22. It still fits and it still looks good. So that's how I'm doing it. So
Yep.
I am popping over to Two Leaves in a Pod. I will talk to you all later. I hope you have a blessed week coming up ahead of you because, yeah, I'm hoping to get rid of this headache.
Oh
I think I
dear.
need coffee.
Yeah. Coffee, coffee. Definitely coffee.
Coffee and headache medicine. That's what I need. I'll ask
Yep.
the kid, someone to bring me that, or I'll run up and get it myself. So I hope to see you over at Two Leaves in a Pod. If not, I will be back here next week. Stacy has changed her name to Stacy Nat. It's Stacy Northern Aurora Treasures. It's
Yeah.
the name. Changed it,
Mhm.
made it short. Awesome.
Yeah.
So I will talk to you all later. Bye for
Have a
now.
bye, all. Have a great night. See you over at Two Leaves in 3 minutes. Bye.